She's got me like na 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 na. She's got that look in her eyes,
Enrique Iglesias,
like she wants to mess around. Enrique.
Okay, it's a lovely good afternoon, and this is Youth Unleashed, the show that comes you every Saturday. Will bring you nothing but the best of everything. Of course, when you see me, you see youth aspirant. Well, today I take it very differently. Today I feature somebody who is hashtag the comedy that speaks. His name is DUMBO. Trust me, people love this guy, eh? They definitely do love this guy.
I see a lot of haters. I'm like, oh, so that people don't love you. Thank you so much.
I've seen you on Instagram. I've seen the love that people give you, and it's true, people do love you.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm really grateful. But yeah, honestly, I can't be who I am today. I can't be where I am today without the love and support that I continue receiving from people. And so yeah, before we go any further, it's thank you so much to everybody that supports DUMBO comedy. Really appreciate it.
Okay, so we just kickstart the interview. For those people who really don't know who DUMBO is DUMBO a real name, or maybe it's
DUMBO is not a real name.
Okay.
Have you heard or seen people whose name is Beauty?
Beauty, but of course that's her name.
Yeah, but then
Princess.
No, yeah, you are princess. You're not a princess. And then there's some people whose name is Beauty, but okay. Yeah, so even DUMBO, it's just a name. I mean, even my president watu ni wachago, but kaibona povago. So it's cool like that. So DUMBO is it's just my stage name.
Okay.
Ken is a combination of the first letters of my three names.
Okay.
So it's Kazungo, Emmanuel, Dea, K-E-9.
What tribe are you?
I'm Bunda, and there's some Lozi. Mom is Lozi, dad is Bunda, so I'm fully from Western
Okay,
province.
do you know what is good Lozi?
I
I don't understand it.
I speak Tonga, I speak Lozi. I would love to learn Bemba very well. I want to be speaking the Bemba, but then Bemba is also.
You should never push on the next one.
Yeah, but I would love to know Bemba. So I try to speak Bemba, but then people are like, oh, Bemba is funny.
I know, right?
I'm like, so yeah, it's crazy like that.
Okay. So you are a comedian. What really made you venture into comedy? Is it something that you love, or maybe it's because you just woke up and then you say, I want to become a comedian?
Okay, when you ask a lot of people that question, they'll give you a background. No, I started, for example, musicians especially. Me, I started singing when I was still very young. I was inspired by dad. When you ask these other guys, they also give their story. I don't want to beat about the bush. It's poverty. It's just njala. Ndiye inalengesa chabe kuti tingena mkomedi.
So when you say njala, meaning njala mkomedi.
Yes, there is money.
How much do you get?
There is money, I tell you, and then not number 4 years, number 7 years, there is money in comedy, and yeah, but on a serious note though, I'm a journalist by profession.
Okay.
And then initially I've had this passion to speak out on issues that affect the masses out there. So I trained as a journalist at Evelyn Horn College, and I got my diploma in journalism and public relations, but at the end of the day, I didn't find a better job to work as a journalist. Okay, I didn't just really find the journalism environment in Zambia to be conducive. Sometimes you write a story the way it's supposed to be, but your editors are like, no, we cannot air
But
this
you
story.
can sell. I'm a journalist as well. But
You can sell, but at the end of the day, every media institution, you have to know that every media institution has its own policy. Some are for the government, some are for the opposition, and some try as much as they can to be neutral. But then, I've been in situations where you write a story the way it's supposed to be, but then somebody comes to you and tell you, no, we support this particular group of people, so we cannot air this story. Yet, that is a story that is supposed to speak for the voiceless down there. So I felt, okay, I would love to work as a journalist, but I think the environment is not conducive for me, so let me do something unique. So I decided to start speaking out on issues that matter, and then post those videos on social media. At first, it was not for purposes of being a comedian, no. But in the end, every time I posted those videos, people reacted differently. Others appreciated what I did. Others were so negative. But at the end of the day, I realized that, I can actually use this tool to actually speak out for people out there. And that's how I decided to start using comedy as a tool to speak out on real issues. And in the end, just add some humor to it so that people can laugh. But at the end of the day, they have different problems that make them look the way they look. So at least about a video, they laugh and forget their problems, and so that's how I started doing comedy.
Okay, so like you've talked about talking about real issues in form of comedy.
Yeah.
So how is the response, or is the response what you expected?
If I showed you my Facebook inbox right now, if I showed you my WhatsApp inbox right now, you would actually get shocked and like, oh, so this is how people respond to your videos. There are some people that are today working for organizations that are mistreating them or exploiting them, but they can't come out because of the fear to lose a job or anything. So you find that when I do those videos, some people just nice, please, that kind of thing. And then when you look at this person, oh, okay, and then you just take the risk, because at the end of the day, I find this a calling. The same way some people feel they are called to be papas, I also feel like I'm called to be a comedian that just speaks out for people. And so I received quite a number of messages from people who asked me to speak for them, and I really find it overwhelming.
Okay. You are a comedian, you are an MC, you are a TV presenter, you work for Vodafone, is it?
Yes, I work for a telecommunications company.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a TV presenter, and yes, I do MCing, I do comedy.
Okay, so like how do you manage all those stuff? Time management, how do you manage?
I think you see, God gave us 24 hours in a day, and some people choose to just waste the 24 hours by gossiping about their friends, by talking ill about their friends. Some decide to use it to go out and drink, some go out to go and have what they call chills. But yeah, personally, I have divided my time in such a way that at least I manage to do everything that I want to do. I go for work in the morning, but I'll tell you that sometimes when I have an idea, let's say an idea pops up in my mind, I'm like, I need to talk about this. If it's at 02, I'll wake up at 02 and record, so that in the morning as I wake up, I post that. Sometimes before I go for work, I make sure that I record something. Sometimes after work, I make sure that I record something. So I have all these ideas that flow, I have all these requests from people that come through, and I'm like, at whatever point I have free time, I record. But the good thing is, I've never been in a situation where things have collided. I always give each and every thing that I'm supposed to do its own time. So if I have to be at work, it's work. Those some people, because I put cheat to them, they discover it and they're like, second code, come on, you can cheat.
Okay, so as you said, you're a comedian, yeah? So do people take you seriously in your life?
Some do, some decide not to take me serious. And the most painful part is love life. When you get to have a crush on this lady, you love her, and then you tell her, oh, princess, you know what? I'm on you, I love you. And they're like, you are just joking, I know you. And then you're like, when you go serious, I mean what I'm saying. I've lost some people like that. You tell them you love them and they don't believe it. You try to tell them and then they only realize after now they see you posting it again and then, so you were serious. Yeah, so it's some people do take me serious, some people decide not to take me serious. But I mean, I can't pretend to be who I'm not. This is me. When I'm serious, I'm serious. If you decide to not take me serious, then that's your decision.
Okay, so I've noticed that there are a lot of comedians now, and like way back, there is people coming up now. I don't know, this which is trending, where like you getting a video of yourself, you make something funny, then you post. And somebody was saying comedy is now trending. I don't know, is it because there is money, is it because there is nothing else people want to do, or maybe it's because there is money? I don't know. What do you think, your perspective?
Okay, it's really about what you want to do as an individual. Why do you want to be a comedian? Some people just want fame. They just want to be popular, they just want to be talked about. Then there's some people that are into this because they feel they're talented, they're comedians and everything. And some people are considered to be comedians when they just talk about stuff that is normal, okay? Just because somebody has talked about something that you sometimes feel shy to talk about, and then you say it's comedy. But I'll tell you, it's about what you want. You want fame, you're going to find it. You want money, you're going to find it. It's about how you brand yourself as an individual. So there's some people that do videos today on Facebook and they just do them for fun and they don't get anything at the end of the day. Some just want to have fame, like I've said. But for some, it's a calling. Like they are called to do this. They are gifted to do this. But yeah, I would agree with you. It's trending. Everybody wants to be a comedian, just like everybody wants to be a musician, just like everybody wants to be an actor in Nigeria. But at the end of the day, it's really about what you want to achieve as an individual. There are a lot of people that are doing this, but the question is, what makes you different?
So what makes you different?
What makes Ken Dumbo different is the fact that he talks about real stuff and he speaks out on issues that matter the most.
Okay.
He speaks about things that affect the mass and ordinary Zambian out there, and he also talks about stuff that is addressed to people in authority. He's not scared to address a message to His Excellency the President. He's not scared to address a message to a minister. He's not scared to talk about Banachola or Vinajembo in Southern Province. I talk about stuff without really hurting anyone. When I'm talking about stuff, I'm as objective as possible. So I think that's what makes me different. I talk about real stuff, hence comedy. That's it.
Okay. You know, if you stop laughing, you know, I'm question.
Okay, I'll become serious. Kind of.
Okay. So for somebody who say, you say hashtag the comedy that speaks, yeah? What does it mean really for somebody? Maybe people don't know. Maybe comedian Makamba, I don't know.
No, when I say comedy that speaks, I basically say I do comedy that does not just make you laugh.
Okay.
Some people don't even laugh when they watch